أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد والثناء لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله الطاهرين اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum, all dear brothers and sisters in Islam. The purpose of these sessions is to briefly introduce the personality and life of Imam Hussain and answer the questions that may have come to the mind of anyone, including you. Have you ever heard or read anything about Imam Hussain and his martyrdom? Have you ever seen the massive Arba'in march in Iraq and ask yourself, what is it for? Do you want to know who Imam Hussain was and why he was martyred? So join us in this series of programs. The Holy Prophet of Islam, the great ancestor of Imam Hussain, peace be upon him, stood up for the salvation of humanity in an era that was one of the darkest periods of human history, and he put all his effort in this direction. His goal was to fight oppression and give the best gift to humanity. His gift was to guide human beings towards happiness and prosperity. And he called this path of happiness Islam. What does Islam mean? Islam means eternal comfort. Comfort during life and comfort after life. Islam came to destroy coercion, eradicate poverty, and keep man away from selfishness. Islam came to fight racism, to remove prejudice and discrimination. Islam destroyed the class system and brought equality. Islam came to purify human beings and free them from the bondage of worldly desires. Islam came to empower the disabled and heal the sick society. Islam invited with honesty and sincerity. Islam loved all friends and enemies because it wanted happiness and prosperity for both. The Prophet of Islam was the messenger of mercy, and he suffered as much in this way that he said no other prophet suffered and was persecuted the way I have. Yes, if the prophet had been violent, he wouldn't have suffered so much and everyone would have been afraid of him. Although he was healthy and had no disease, his life was shortened due to the great suffering he endured. The Prophet wished for everyone to have a good life. His level of thinking was higher than looking for his own happiness. He never considered himself privileged and suffered because of the ignorance of the people. The only reward he demanded from the people in the face of enduring all this suffering and the hardships was the love of his family. But was this reward given to him? And did they answer this love with love? God willing, the answer to this question will be determined in the following sessions. Thank you very much, all dear brothers and sisters in Islam, and all dear listeners for your attention. And وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله الطاهرين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.